today, where we see the under-16 teams take the field in the Region of Origin Girls 2022 series. Auckland North will be wearing red today and the Auckland South girls in blue. As we see the girls run out to the field. Should be a blockbuster this game, both sides carrying a lot of talent. It's definitely one of the matches I've been looking forward to this weekend. What an occasion it is. The Region of Origin series for 2022, proudly sponsored by the Stream Shop. Here you go, your under-16 girls north side, Mafoy at the back, Gorst in the wings with Craig, Pepe and Namalaulu in the centres. Craig and Idemia will be in the halves today, Brunt as well. Ioane in the 18 jersey, Fia Mongangalu in the number 9 today. Talamaviao will be the 13th. And your girls from south, Utukolo at the back, Louis on the wing with Watene. In the centres, Lee Kingi and Ngahi. In the halves, we've got Henry as well as Michael Pasene. Taufa in the prop position as well as Tuala. Mary Jane Title, one to watch out in the number 9. Fruan Oteneru and Janet Tavita in the number 11 and 12 jersey, with 13 Tusitina Fale locking the scrum in this one. Joined today in the commentary by the man himself, TJ Ashford. How you going, legend?
Yeah, mate, I'm a bit run ragged at the moment, but we're getting there. It's good to be commentating next to one of my good mates, so yeah.
Should be a good match, this one. I think some huge players out there, I think, with huge potential moving forward in their careers. One to mention, Mary Jane Title. Your thoughts on her?
Yeah, she actually was probably one of the better trialists just over a month ago, so definitely looking forward to seeing what she's got in today's action, and it's obviously the best of the best playing in this grade, so it's exciting to watch them play.
Good to see one of our other colleagues as well from Auckland Rugby League having her daughter play in the under-14s, as well as her sister playing in the 16s. Milana Demir wearing the 14 jersey for the Auckland North side, traditionally a rugby player from Epsom Girls Grammar. Looking forward to what she can do in the halves for Auckland North today. Beautiful day down here at Cornwall Park. The sun is out. We'll touch and go with what the weather was going to be like this week as the girls do their final chance and get ready for a kickoff in this one. Your referee in the middle today, Rebecca Allison. One of our few female referees. A massive shout out to all the referees out there today helping us out and deliver this.
Yeah, it's been a tough one today. Obviously, there's a new batch of COVID going around Auckland at the moment, and it's been tough to get referees and officials, etc. So, big thank you to the Auckland Rugby League Referees Association for lending their support today.
There's a bit of confusion going on as to what's going to be happening here. Maybe Milan looking for a tee to kick the ball off with. Going to go old school here by the looks. Oh, no, look. A lending hand from our Southerners. Very nice. Good touch.
Looking forward to this exciting clash, actually. Vigo, I think this might be the game of the round for today.
Here we go, we're underway. And The kickoff finds the turf. It's rolled up her arm, and yes, unfortunately, it is a knock on. Referee Ellison all over that one, and that's not the start you want, as the Auckland South girls will now have to defend their line straight off the bat.
Yeah, definitely not the start that you're needing for the South team, but they can show a fair bit of energy in their defence now defending their try line. So let's see if they can repel the first attacking set by the North team. It's a poor pass from acting half here.
As they shift it out to this left-hand side, the centre with the ball now. Nice drawing pass. Some space out there. They cut back in field. Wrapped up now about 5 metres out from the try line. Auckland North hot on attack. So that finds her lock forward, and the lock forward, nice little drop off to her prop. As Tala Maivau plays the ball now. On with the upright. They dart out to this right hand side. Milan now looking dangerous. Some acceleration off the mark there. Gets a quick play the ball, and it allows our hooker to dart from dummy half. Goes close on the last tackle now. Hot on attack, Auckland North, to see what they can come up with. Edemir Matua lock forward, finds the half, puts a nice crossfield grubber in, and it's going to open the scoring. Some nice use of the ball there.
Try to number 4, Daishan Pepe for Auckland North. Great start there for the Northerners.
Yeah, it was, TJ, as we watch the replay here. Just a simple couple cut-out passes to the number 6, and she puts a nice crossfield grubber in and finds Pepe unmarked.
Yeah, I actually like that play too, Vigo. Yeah, they've gone 2 passes wide off the ruck there, and what that does, that brings those outside defenders up and keeps them honest as well, you know. So great decision making there by the Northerners.
Something not to always expect as well on the last tackle, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You'll lead 4 points to 0. Auckland North with the kick to come. The Southerners yet to touch the ball yet after making the error off the kickoff. The kick is waved away. And the score will remain unchanged. 4 points to 0. Auckland North with a good start. Here we go as we set to kick off. No tee again.
Yeah, I don't know, the ball boy's got a tee in his hand, but it looks like they're opting with the kick off the ground here. Not sure why, but
bizarre. Absolutely bizarre.
Well, it's a few tricky kickoffs for today's pressure so far. Chelsea North trying to run it out of their own half. First exit set of the day. Looking to get generate some light speed here. South are very physical with the contact so far.
They dart across the field now and play the ball centre field. Is Matopo. She's been impressive. They shift the ball out to this left-hand side now. It's a bit of energy. So the ball's left behind and called knock on, I think. Yes, referee Ellison. It was a knock on there. No advantage to the Southerners, so they'll get the scrum play. 60 metres now. They can go all but to score some points.
Probably not the set that you're wanting after scoring points either, Vigo, so they needed to probably get to their kick there and just keep building a little bit of pressure on the South team. So look to go wide with Tsukolo.
Yeah, Alana, one of the standouts in the trials as well. brother of an ARL player as well for the Warriors.
Yep.
She sees a nice little 2-pass down to the center of the field as they set
Good play
for their attack now. MJ out to her half, and they try to force the offload. It goes backwards. Should be play on. Unfortunately, it's called a knock on.
I think she's had some help by touch judge. Old Miller over there on the edge.
That's why we're in the commentary box here. We don't get the best vision of decisions, so excuse my jump to that one.
We're privileged though, Vigo. We've got an actual open referee in yourself here on the commentary, or in the commentary box today, so it'd be good to test you with some of these rulings. As we know, some of our Auckland Rugby League rulings aren't necessarily the same as what we see on TV, as we see a nice little break there.
Milana Demir, bit of a second effort there, I think. They get away with a bit of a fumble at the play of the ball, but to be fair, probably would have been a knock on. But unfortunately, the next tackle, they make that exact error, and it gives South the opportunity now to score some points and good ball.
Bit of a stop-start game at the moment, other than the try there, Vigo, but I think both sides will be looking to settle this down a little bit, just complete some sets and try and build a bit of pressure on the opposition team here. But Auckland South now hot on attack in good ball position. Let's see what they can do with their first real opportunity down here. It's a nice little play.
Yeah, very nice play. And catch North slipping there a little bit, and offload out the back. Finds the centre as they go hot on attack now. Lee Kingy to play the ball. Nice 2-pass there to the centre of the field. Some big contact through the middle.
Boomfa.
Shift again out to the right. I've really enjoyed the number 6 with the ball in hand.
Lucky.
The number 6 with the ball in hand for Auckland South.
Henry.
She's been classy.
Yeah, Nevaeh Henry, product out of the Otahu under-16 Angels team. Not only a rugby league player, but plays rugby union and tag as well. Product of Onehunga High. So we see South go short side with another error here. Both teams just failing to settle into the game here early in this contest. So we see a double knock on. Screen feed going to Auckland North.
It's been unfortunate for South. A couple of errors now in the set of 6. Can't remember them completing a set just yet, I think. Just probably need to settle down, not let the occasion get to them, and just get into that rhythm as Milana Demir looks fast when she gets the ball.
Yeah, I'll be excited to see her in open space as well. She looks like she's got a fair bit of toe on her, so hopefully North can generate some ruck speed so we can get the best out of those halves today. Some space, numbers down the short side if they identify it. Decide to go open.
Matapo, she's shown some good signs early on here for the Auckland North girls. This girl as well, she's been the hitman on defence as Ioane so far. Takes a nice carry there.
Good ball.
Nice long ball there. Finds the fullback in a little bit of space. Half gap there. Gets the offload. Get it back to Edemir now. She's still going. Some exciting footy. Unfortunately, an error at the play of the ball. Last attack. Right, here we go. Back underway. Auckland South with the ball now.
Another big shot here by North. Strong carry there. Can't get the number on that jersey. It's number 11, Riley Fuan-Otunuru.
Some tough defence through the middle. It's been holding up strong there for the Auckland North girls as they shift down the short side. Nice little bounce out. Unfortunately, maybe just too early. They get the offload away. She's still going. Tough to tackle. is the 14 for the Southerners. Louis.
Good switch of play.
Nice. Back in behind the ruck.
Auckland North a bit slow to get back on side here. So we see Auckland South try to take advantage. A little knock on there.
Nicely picked up there.
Good bit of pressure.
Referee Allison picking up that one.
What are you thinking here, Vigo? Another trick scrum play like we saw a couple minutes ago? Or?
Yeah, maybe I'd like to see Utukolo get the ball in full flight. I think even if it was just one off or even second man, hitting it off a nice short ball, I think she can go a long way here. She's got a lot of strength and a lot of power and speed, so.
And she's hidden behind the ruck so far, so let's see which way she looks to go.
Maybe come back on the inside. Oh, there we go. Off the back. Go short. Utukolo was up the back and they scored a try right beside the post. That's a nice try for the Southerners. They're back in this one. 4 points apiece as we try to confirm the try score on this one.
Yeah, that was number 6, Nevaeh Henry. She's had a good start to this contest so far. So see that lock forward. Tina Fale, co-captain for today, taking the ball to the line. Nice show of power and strength there by number 6, Nevaeh Henry. Good to see we've got a kicking team for at least the conversions, Vigo.
Yeah, you're right, TJ. As a trainer, what's the fine since you're a head coach? What do you find the trainer?
Yeah, that's definitely they're part of the gear steward, I suppose, if that's the staff that you've got. So there's got to be something in there. Maybe a round of Coke for the ladies after the game.
Coca-Cola
or Sprite.
As the conversion is set and it is good for the Southern as they take the lead here, 6 points to 4. He'll try converted by Riley, Fruan Otinuru.
Good little bounce back from South Auckland side too. Vigo after probably 4 or 5 incomplete sets in the first 4 or 5 sets of the day. And they've managed to get their first repeat set after completing their first one and now come away with the points. So looks to me like that's the magic formula for today. Complete your sets, build some pressure. Hopefully that eventuates to points.
Now get us underway again for the Auckland North side. Tough contact and carry there through Lee Kingy. She plays the ball. Good carry centre field by the South Prop as they shift the ball now here to this left-hand side.
Good run.
Beats her on the outside. She's got a bit of toe. She might go all the way. Milana Demir with a great cover tackle. And now hot on attack. The Southerners, MJ Taito out of dummy half. Nice run. She picks her moments, does Taito.
Bit thin here defensively around the A's and B's. Managed to find their fronts there, looking for another quick play the ball. A few North players struggling to get back on side.
Ooh. Yep, bit of a high contact there. Nicely cleaned up by Idemir. Ball down below her bootlaces there. They get a bit of a breather as they decide what to do.
Yeah, they've been defending for probably the last 5 minutes here too, Vigo, so probably an important part here. Trying to take in oxygen. I've decided to tap it.
Better safe than so. Ooh, but another high shot. It's 2 in a row now. Auckland South girls maybe just a bit careless there in the lazy arms coming into contact there.
She probably was one that missed our tackle tech seminar in our Jets development program for the girls earlier on in the year.
A better tackle there as they wrap up the ball carrier. Auckland North working themselves out of their own red zone. Good carry.
It's Claudia Fina out with the ball. Very good play the ball. Another good run. north side now, generating a fair bit of ruck speed.
Yeah, got a nice roll on.
Got a bit of space to the left here, only 3 defenders that side of the post.
Some more big contact through the middle. As they shift the ball out here to the left-hand side. That is Mafoy with the ball. Should play the ball 5 metres in from the touchline. Put the kick up to the heavens as Brunt. Fonsurf. Tukolo not under that one on the full. But it's going to be too far anyway. And the Southerners will get a 7-tackle set from the 20-metre line. Great kick. Unfortunately, the bounce of the ball just going a bit too far. Tap and go straight through the middle. It's a good carry there for the Southerners and awesome play the ball. Really quick there for number 16, Leota. Tukolo to play the ball. MJ Tato finds a lock. Shift it now.
Auckland North here currently defending without a fullback as well. Looks like she's defending in the line at the moment, so there's a bit of space behind there. Auckland South can get it into the corner.
Yeah, interesting move. I'm not sure if that's part of the game.
There now.
My forwards at the back there. So good tackling there again. 15's been impressive now for the Northerners as well as Matapo.
Good strong contact. Who was that? Number 7. Azalea Tupu Whangota.
On a crossfield kick and it's found the ground and just cleaned up there luckily.
It's definitely the place to be turning the ball over though, Vigo. Deep inside the opposition's half in their corners. The back 5 for Auckland North just need to get behind the ball here, take some tough carries, take a bit of pressure off their middle forwards.
So third tackle now, playing it on the 20. Really struggling to get out of their own half here. Matapo now, she's been good for the Auckland North girls. So goes into dummy half, finds the half. Tupu Whangota.
Nice strong contact. Number 12 I think, Faith to Vita. Nice clean kick there by number 16. Naomi on it.
Over the head of Tukolo, and she has a chance now, wide open space to make something happen. Tries to beat up her opposition there. Wrapped up now as they make their way down the field. And
nice play.
Mavia Watson
broken out of her first tackle here. It doesn't look like anyone's going to be able to.
Wow, no, I apologise. That is Ani Francis Mosaati. Great try. Had a lot of work to do there. She bounces on the outside, chucks a nice little right-hand feed into the chest of the Auckland North winger and sprints away for their second try of the match.
As we look at the stream shot, region of origin, instant replay here. Nice little short side play. And they used this in the South team for the 14s in the earlier game. Just got a good bit of a fend there to the chest and managed to break through 2 tackles and just proved too quickly to get to the line there. Outstanding try.
I've absolutely butchered the try scorer name. Sorry, guys. Shefanoa Louis, the try scorer. That's a fine for me, TJ. Shocking. Great try, nevertheless, Louis.
What's that fine, Vigo?
A can of Coca-Cola for the girls.
There you go. I've got a can of Sprite in there, mate. You can go grab that at half time for me, all right? Let's read off that one, eh? Apologies to all the spectators out there for Vigo's inability. As we see, number 12, Riley from Tunaru. Convert the extras, extending this lead now, 12 points to 4. Just under 10 minutes of play left in this first half.
Didn't have any errors in the first one in terms of commentary, I think. It was a new addition to the commentary box. It's proven a bit difficult to deal with, TJ, so...
Yeah, I suppose that, you know, when you get expert commentators coming next to you, man, sometimes you get a little bit, you know, a little bit antsy there, but no, you're doing a great job, Vigo. Normally the face of the organisation, but you now have to be the voice as well, so well done to you. Thank you to the Stream Shop 2, Region of Origin sponsors for 2022. Having staff all over the Auckland City today, having to cover our Fox footy, one of our elimination finals as well at 2:30 today.
He's run away again, and the Southerners will start their set of 6, 40 metres out from their own try line. Oh, it's a great carry there, some strong contact. That's Nevea Watene to play the ball.
Bustling up here physically, but they're still losing the contact here. South are just getting 2 quick play balls.
Yeah, Utukolo now, one off the ruck, some strong carry, breaks 2 tackles, and she's still going, Utukolo.
North still a bit slow to get in around the ruck. They've gone short side here. It's a bit better by the north side. There's number 15, Claudia Fina. She's been outstanding so far to start the game. So see a nice little kick towards the post. Auckland North have regathered. Great intercept there too, Vigo.
Yeah, it's been a common theme for the Southerners. They end their set of 6s really well, and they obviously turn the ball over in real good field position, so it's proven to be really effective so far. Auckland North really struggling to get out of their own zone to try and attack the line again. I don't think since that first opportunity they had and scored off it, they've had another opportunity in good ball yet.
This could be an opportunity, Vigo, but part of their decisions after they've had a few penalties now coming out of their own end, but they've decided to tap it rather than finding touch. So it's probably why they're starting their sets inside their own half at the moment. But they just need to get a bit bit more aggressive push around the play the ball as well, and hopefully generate some ruck speed and gain some more penalties off the back of their carries as well, because they're definitely playing the game at the wrong end of the field so far.
Yeah, it's an interesting tactic, taking a tap. Maybe just playing percentage-wise football, not taking the opportunity to maybe miss touch when kicking. You see a nice little dart from dummy half. Goes Fio Mongingalo.
It's a bit boggy underfoot too, Vigo. I know the cameras don't show it there because we've been looking after the fields and they're in pristine condition on field 1 here at Cornwall Park. But it is very soft underfoot. We've had, 2 weeks worth of rain now, so could come into play with part of some of the decisions.
Yeah, it was good chatting to the weather gods. Asked to hold out for today at least and keep the rain away. And so far, so good for us here at Cornwall Park, here in Auckland. If you are up to nothing, please do come down and support these young ladies, future Kiwi Ferns international representatives, NRLW superstars, make their first step towards representing those teams. As we see a ball be kicked into dead ball, so we'll have a 7 tackle set for the Southerners to make their way down the field.
It's probably not the ideal intercept, Vigo, but it's not a bad place to turn the ball over as well, especially for North, who been struggling to get out of their own half this whole first half pretty much. But they need to secure the ball and stop those offloads for them to get themselves back into the game here.
As the Auckland South girls move the ball out here to this left-hand edge where they've been really dangerous, almost breaking the line every time they come down this edge. They go again, short side, it's man on here. Nicely wrapped up there by the Northerners. 30 minutes in each half for these girls. And we've got a drop ball in the tackle, and Auckland North will be able to get possession and a little bit better field position here, which is good to see. Give them an opportunity to use the ball maybe a little bit more. Just get through their sets and get back into that momentum.
Yeah, definitely, especially with 4 minutes to go in this half as well. Vigo, good opportunity for them to try and narrow the gap here before half time. Just while we've got a little break and play, shout out to our women's development manager here at Auckland Rugby League, Mary Parsi, watching from overseas at the moment as she's
11, back 11.
Offshore. Must be nice, eh?
Doing some work development, I would say, but good to see you still supporting the live stream too, Mary. So well done with all the work that you've been doing in the women's space over the last few years. So you see North look to shift early from the scrum. A little bit of space here. And they just managed to stay inside. Field will play there too. What are you doing here with 3 minutes left on the clock, Vigo? You're grinding it away here, trying to get some good field position for a repeat set. You're looking to shift the ball around a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think you need to do too much different, really. You just got to work yourself into those key positions on the field, as you'll know. Oh, as we see a little chip and chase. And unfortunately, just couldn't quite regather. Some exciting football, though. Milana Lemire has been a bit of a standout with the ball in hand for the Auckland North girls.
Yeah, not a bad play, actually. South girls gathering just behind the referee there. I don't know if they're tired or having a bit of a conversation on what's next.
I'd be expecting them to shift it out here to this left-hand edge, either on the second or first tackle of the set. It's definitely been their danger edge in terms of attack for the Auckland South girls.
Yeah, it has, and they haven't actually spun the ball too wide, to be honest.
Here we go, out the back. Utukolo finds the centre just like that.
A little bit of space.
She's been strong. Better get this one right there.
14.
Yeah, Musarati.
Tacklers are loose.
She goes back behind the ruck, found a bit of space, fullback to beat.
Good tackle.
Great defence.
Mafoy.
Failed to slow down to play the ball.
Taito out of dummy half. She picks her times to run really cleverly. Does MJ.
Got a bit of space here on the short side.
Another dart from dummy half, and she'll score. As we see Lemire remain on the ground. Not too sure what happened there. She's come flying across to try stop a try.
Just throwing her body in there. Just fell awkwardly on the legs, I think. Hopefully she's going to be all right. She's the shining light in this north side so far in this first half.
As we see the score now extended 16 points to 4. Auckland South go ahead over North. 43 seconds remaining in this half. It's been dominated, I would say, by South quite heavily in terms of field position. See Riley line up this kick at goal.
That conversion waved away, ladies and gentlemen, as we go into our halftime break. Auckland South currently leading this contest 16 points to 4.
and on and wake up in the morning. While they sore from last night's training. Do run harder, tackle with intention. Make run the gaps and watch for interceptions. Keep it fair, keep it cool every section. Give your all, pass the ball, put your best in. Enjoy your day, trip, pick up in your selection. This that thing that you've been missing. Don't play rugby league. It's all yeah. You are your club. Come on.
Box. I've got Coach Expert, 16 points to 4, South over North. What are you saying to your players, TJ?
Yeah, it's been an interesting half of footy, to be honest. North had very good field position earlier on in the game, but then just been starved of that, the last 25 minutes of that first half. So if I was North, just looking at the way that South's playing at the moment, they're actually not shifting the ball too wide of the ruck, but how they are generating some ruck speed is they're getting some late offloads. So defensively, I just want to probably tidy up around the core defensive areas. So I'm talking between your B and B defenders. And then also making sure that we're controlling that ruck speed by getting numbers in the tackle and controlling the ball. I think if they can tidy that area up, it'll stop the momentum and go forward for this big South unit. And then hopefully that gets them South back in the game. But for South, it'll be more of the opposite. So I'd be saying I want more offloads, just work the ball a little bit more, get outside C defenders, and keep generating ruck speed. Because if they're finding their fronts, they're proving too hard to stop at the moment.
Yeah, you're right, TJ, and it's really promising to see how they're actually finishing their sets as well. Like, they're turning over possession inside the red zone every single time, and it's really a struggle for the girls from Auckland North to work themselves out of their own red zone. It's must apologise as well. Team lists have been a little bit incorrect on our end, and possibly a lot of names that we've been saying have been incorrect. So apologies on that front, guys, and we'll get it right for tomorrow for sure, as we get ready to start the second half of footy. 16 points to 4, the Auckland South girls lead Auckland North. It's good to see Idemir, after taking a bit of an awkward landing in the end of that first half. She's walking all right, and she's back on the interchange bench. And hopefully we see a bit more of her either later in this game or tomorrow.
Yeah, if I was Auckland North too, Vigo, I probably wouldn't be too disappointed with their halftime score so far. They've had a fair bit of possession that has the Auckland South team in good ball zone at the moment. But Auckland North, again, probably just don't need to chase points too much. They just need to grind themselves into this contest and try not to look for the easy points on offer.
As we see them now working second tackle of the second half. Nice little tip-on play. I've really enjoyed Matapo's ball playing ability as a lock. One off the ruck stuff here. As they march their way down through the middle of the field. This is a bit better from Auckland North. They shift it out the back. Dummy cut, hits the short ball. Wrapped up nicely there on the edge defence by Auckland South. And it's the last tackle there. I'm not too sure they're aware. And it looks like it'll be a handover. Turnover and tackles. I guess missing the half of Idemir might be the reason why that happened.
That was a big difference from the first half as well, Vigo. They needed to get to the kick there and at least give themselves an opportunity to put themselves in a position for points or a repeat set. So, bit of a disappointing start there for North, and they're not controlling the ruck speed here as we see a nice little break there by the number 12, Riley Fruin Otunuru. They've gone short side again, and MJ Tito. Apologies.
Another little dart from dummy half. It's been a real good black set here for the Southerners, and then unfortunately just pushes the offload there, and it's called forward by referee Allison. And we'll have a scrum down now. Again though, where they're making mistakes or where they're turning over the ball is always in the red zone, and that's a huge advantage if you can do that in whatever level of footy that you're playing.
Yeah, I don't mind a couple of those. Well, if you're going to drop the ball, it's best to be turning it over down that end. But, to get points, you need to definitely be completing your sets and building a bit of pressure there as well. So, again, they've turned it over at the right end. As we see Auckland North look to shift the ball wide off the scrum.
Tackled there. Persists it. She plays the ball, and there's a little dart from dummy half. Some strong contact over the top there. The number 8, McDonald Tuimonga. On 15, a nice little contest there as North play the ball now.
They've got some space.
Some nice movement there on that left edge for them as they cross the halfway mark and play the ball on the 4th. Nice 2-pass. Matapo now shifts it on again to the centre of the field, and nipple pass out there to the right hand side again. There's a nice little run. Milan's back on the field. And that's a nice little into the... Yeah, she gets the penalty too. Looks to be still a bit ginger though.
Looks like she's going back to the edge there, so it might be a little bit more than what we thought there in terms of injury-wise. Hopefully, Edemir pulls out of that fine. But Auckland North now, hot on attack, good opportunity. It's their first, well, it's their second time the whole game that they've had play the ball inside that opposition 20.
That's a tough carry as well. There's the number 15, Finau. She's been a standout for them.
She has been. She's been outstanding today. Auckland North now 2 metres out from the line. But flat attacking wise. You see Finau into acting half.
Goes backwards. Oh, a little bit of a fumble there, and yes, referee Allison sees that one and calls it as it is. The Auckland Southerners get out of jail free here.
It's obviously a big loss in Edemir if she can't come back onto the field, Vigo, so that's something that they're lacking at the moment, especially down in that good ball area inside the opposition 20 metres. You want your halves touching the ball a little bit more and just failing to get the ball out of the ruck there clean enough. And it's a missed opportunity for Auckland North, and could have struck back there and brought this this contest even closer.
Nice little shift. Here we go. Utukolo now. Man, a strong carry. Gets rid of the first defender and gets this set started with a great advantage.
Auckland South actually, it's a pretty good game plan here by Coach Bella Tamotu, playing short sides very well, getting to outside posts, playing down that four lady short side and generating some good ruck speed there as well. So great game plan so far. See a nice strong run there by the number 8, Tuimonga.
A couple of good runs since she's come on the field. It's good to watch. Put forward making some meters always. As we come to the last title with the ball, dummy half finds Nevea Watene. They find the ground there as they grubber it down towards the winger, and a bit of space now for the fullback for North, Mafoy. She's wrapped up close to the touchline there.
Always scary when you see your wingers go down short side isolated like that.
As a coach, what are you saying to yourself?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying too much to be honest, but yeah, no, look, she's obviously, you also got to, make sure you give your confidence in your players to take those opportunities as well. As we see a penalty here for Auckland North.
Yeah, bit of a shot to the head.
Contact.
Fortunately, she was falling in the first defender tackle, coming over the top, just caught her a bit high. Little dart from the tap, 15 or so metres gained there by Fale. As they shake to come down this left-hand edge. It's been a good one. That's some good defence too though. Good read there by the number 12 for Auckland South. Oh, some space here on the outside. She's got a half gap and she's chucked a nice left-hand fend there. Stayed in the field of play as well. It's always a bonus. It's a good carry there by the number 6. The Auckland North.
Yeah, Dorothy Brunt.
As they go hot on attack again.
Some
here,
numbers
TJ.
short side.
They see it as well. They go for a dart from dummy half. She'll go close. She'll go better than close. It's a try.
The try goes to number 9, Mele Fiao Mungalu.
Good pronunciation there, sir.
Try my best.
Very nice. Nice little dart from dummy half here. Mele spots the gap, beats the first defender, and then it's a one-on-one attempt with the late defender coming across. And unfortunately for the Auckland South girls, she's too strong and she dots over for the second try of the match for the Auckland North girls. It's going to be a tightly contested one here now.
Yeah, it was a good way to bounce back, and shout out to Mele's old man too. I believe you played with him at Ellerslie, and I had the privilege of coaching Nella. So yeah, good bloodlines there. Very physical, like her father as well. He's a tough runner back in his day. But good way to bounce back too against the run of play there, I thought as well. Vigo, they've gone the length of the field, and again, ill discipline coming into play here for Auckland South with a few back-to-back penalties. And I've identified some space down that short side there as well. There's only one defender defending, 15 metres, 20 metres of play there, close to 20 metres of play, Vigo. So great decision by the number 9, Mele.
It's a tough ask here to convert this one. As the number 18, Ioane, lines it up. Ball's fallen off the tee. It's a shame with Irmia's injury, kind of sets back a little bit of the spark on attack for the Auckland North girls, but play with enough energy and momentum, and anything's possible coming back from a 12-point deficit as the kick is waved away. The score remains unchanged, 16 points to 8 now. The Auckland South girls lead Auckland North. And saying that, it's game back on. 2 tries. The difference here at Cornwall Park. Special mention as well to the actual socks that these players are wearing today. So something that we've decided to incorporate into a lot of our representative programs is the ability to represent their clubs in a rep stage. So you'd see most of the girls wearing different socks ranging from different clubs. Mount Wellington, Oldwood, South is classed as South, as well as Ellerslie all the way up to North Shore. Hibiscus Coast is classed as your north side. So massive shout out to all our rugby league clubs here in Auckland. Without you all, we would have no rugby league. So we appreciate every single one of you all. As we see the game about to be restarted. Riley gets us started again there as the ball founds the turf, and we're back on attack for the Auckland North side. Let's see what they can come up with as they start their set of 6 just outside the 20.
I'd like to see a little bit more of that from Auckland North too. Vigo just getting outside the C defender there. A little bit guilty of just playing one off the ruck so far, and these big forwards that Auckland South are producing at the moment and not testing anything in terms of creating some opportunities. So just maybe going 2 or 3 passes wider of the ruck, getting outside the C defender. You can see there on camera a fair bit of space.
Yeah, especially with the likes of Matapo in the lock position. She's definitely got the skills and the ability to find that second pass, third pass. So yeah, it'd be good to see them use that and use it to their advantage as they come to the 5th tackle here. They come down the short side, put the kick up to the heavens. The ball finds the ground, bouncing ball, always dangerous in rugby league, and Tukolo receives the ball now, and tough carry of the ball, that's for sure. Nice tackle there by Matapo, and the number 16 over the top, Auckland North.
Great contest, I think. Feel if Auckland North can defend their line well for the next 10-minute period and then hopefully snag another try. You see Auckland South hot on attack with a quick play the ball here as well.
Yeah, very good carry by Ngahi. And MJ now out of dummy half. She's going to be tough to stop.
Opposite number, Melia was it, coming over the top there, stopping that try.
Got a dart from dummy half in the last, and they catch the defenders on their heels. She dots over, does the number 10, Serenity Tuala. As we see here in the stream shot, instant replay. Tuala too strong, dots over for another try for the Auckland South girls. Pretty much puts a little bit of a dampener on that try that Auckland North just scored moments ago.
Still plenty of time in the contest though, Vigo. So, but to win any contest, you got to be defending. And again, Auckland North just failing to slow down the ruck speed there. And when you give people like MJ Title an opportunity to run from dummy half, she will punish you every single opportunity she gets.
Certainly right. Title at a dummy half, 14 years of age. She comes from Marsland College, plays for the Mangere East under 16 Queens. Unfortunately supports the New South Wales Blues, but it is what it is. Great kick as well to convert this one and extend the lead for Auckland South. She's been a standout also as the second rower.
Be 22 points to 8, I believe.
There's North quite slow to make their way back to the halfway mark.
Yeah, again, have to mention too, Vigo, so game times are extended a little bit to 30 minutes each way, so these girls not necessarily used to playing under those conditions at the moment, especially today as well. It's quite hot out there. We're lucky enough to be in a nice booth upstairs, but
it's still hot in here
still
too.
Very hot, yeah. So yeah, I can only but feel sorry for the girls out there, but it's good to have some sunshine out there for our contest today too.
Off the back fence, that's a great carry there for South to get their set started. That's exactly what you want after points. The number 17, proving hard to stop there. Telfa.
Just feel that last try from South might have zapped out a bit of energy from the middle forwards here for Auckland North as well. But slow to get back on side. They need to try and force an error here.
That's your third tackle, and they're in good ball. So South go hot on attack now.
Again, playing down the short side there too. They've obviously found some good ruck speed going down that short side too. Vigo obviously identifying a shortfall in defenders. See a one-hand carry into contact. Managed to struggle away.
Very strong carry there by Faith Savita. Get the offload away. MJ finds her prop forward. This is the 17 who got us started in the set. She goes close to scoring. There's Telfa.
This is the last play.
It is the last play, so.
But not a bad place to turn the ball over either. Again,
Exactly.
yeah.
They've done it every time nearly. They've gotten into that good ball region. So well done to the Auckland South team. Bella's done an extremely good job with the side. Nice little dart out of dummy half goes Millie.
Yeah, she stepped up while Edamia's been off the field as well, Vigo. So see a little indiscretion in the play, the ball there. Slight error. Now Auckland South hot on attack. So see the girls in the background there. Yeah, it's the 18's white side. So a little bit different for our 18's this year with the amount of clubs that are just representative or representing in that grade. So we've gone with Auckland Blue and Auckland White. Still wearing the region of origin strips though. Just a mixture of a few clubs in each of those teams. So we see Auckland South now. Otukolo
go close, maybe a couple metres out from the try line, if that.
See MJ eyeing it up here.
Yeah, I reckon she darts. Oh, nice handoff. Doesn't overplay her hand there, which is good. Telfa now with the ball. They need a bit of play the ball, I think. MJ out to the second rower, out to a prop. It's a good carry. She'll go really, really close. Does Tuala. MJ from dummy half.
Great tackle.
Great goal line defence, I must say. Matapo has been strong all game, and they hold her up again. Great defence. And they do it one more time. And they do.
Yeah, great defence by Auckland North there, and Auckland South just failing to take their opportunity while they've had it. Looking for easy points there. And again, being up at this stage of the game, they could probably do or get away with that, but they had some opportunity out wide.
Yeah, I think so, TJ. I think there was about 3 tackles there. They just tried to do one off the ruck stuff and probably not playing eyes up footy where they could have. As Matapo takes a nice strong carry for the North Auckland girls. Marker's not square, I believe, anyway. They get away with that.
Nice shotting light there for Auckland North as well. Number 13, Ashley Matapo.
It's a good dart too by the fullback, Mafoe. Very physical defence. MJ Taito over the top. Shifted out to the right-hand side. The second row. I must say as well, post this series of the under-16s especially, an Auckland team will be selected to take on the South Zone. So made up from South Island selection, out of Otago as well as Canterbury. And they'll be playing in the curtain raiser match of the Women in League round next Friday against when the Warriors take on the Storm.
Whew. What a great day that's going to be, Vigo.
29th of July, 2 weeks' time. So it should be a great fixture, and a lot of these girls will be representing the pride of Auckland Rugby League.
Great opportunity for our young ladies as well too, Vigo, being able to play on Mount Smart Stadium.
Nice little run here by the centre. She's been good today too, has Lee Kingy. Some tough carries out of yardage and shows what she can do on attack now on good ball. Riley, dummy half, finds Taito. So the other centre, Ngahi, she's been good as well. Look at that. Big don't argue and intercept. I think maybe just dropped in the process though, unfortunately for Auckland North. And
seen a hand in there, I think. She's gone for the intercept. It was a good play. Unfortunately, couldn't come away with it there. So inside our final 10 minutes here now for our under-16 girls Region of Origin clash.
So obviously you're a coach, TJ. Where are you off to after this game, mate?
Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the pleasure of calling the next game. We're in one of our preliminary finals up against Northcote Tigers out there at Birkenhead War Memorial at 2:30. So got to shoot off probably almost nowish, but yeah, I'm going to stay here and finish off the game with you. It's quite a good game to call. So
as we see
short side here.
Beautiful individual effort. Too strong, too agile. She'll score in the corner and extend the lead now. 26 points to 8 with the kick to come.
As we look at the stream shot, Region of Origin instant replay there. Otakolo coming down the short side here. Just proving too big and too powerful there. Breaking off the first would-be defender. Going right in on the corner. Auckland South extending their lead now. And I believe with 10 minutes left to play, it could be the ball game.
Yeah, what you don't see on that footage too was how she actually hid behind the ruck as well, really well, and timed her run down the short side, which is a really nice heads-up play by the sister of one of the Warriors at the moment.
One of the young guns coming through,
Yep.
Yeah, set that play up well too, Vigo. I don't know if you remember early in the first half, they had the same sort of scrum and she ended up coming open. And this time here, just changing it up a little bit, identifying some space down that short side. But she's definitely in good, one of these players that when in good ball position. Auckland South need to be finding her the ball.
Here we have it, Riley Fruan Otunuru. She's been a standout as well for South. Unfortunately not converting this one. And the score will remain unchanged. 26 points to 8. They'll be hard to mow down now, I believe.
I think definitely with the last 7 minutes of this contest here as well, Vigo, I think Auckland North still have something that they can take into tomorrow's fixture as well. So just to show a bit of energy here in the final 7 minutes defensively. Hopefully they can take that into game 2 for tomorrow. So we look forward to some more live stream action. Kickoff times are identical as today. The next game kicking off at 1 PM here, Cornwall Park. That's our under 18s grade. As we see the kickoff come down here for North. Bit of space here by the referee. Let's see if Auckland South can identify that. Nice strong carry, finding in front. Tuala, I believe, in the 10 jersey. Another nice carry there. Again, play 3 already over halfway. TJ Taito just to take the ball out of acting half here. Finds a support runner. Oh, late flop there.
Got away with one.
Yeah, how you take those? Just too much time with the ball, but passive here on the edge defence. I think definitely that's something that they can take out of this game as well. We go for game 2 tomorrow. Is just be a bit aggressive with our defensive patterns on our short side.
As you see, a nice little crossfield kick into the end goal there, and it's
Repeats that.
yeah, first one of the day, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's a nice little kick there. But again, old saying goes, kick is only as good as its chase there. And South team getting a few chases on there, applying a bit of pressure. Looking to turn the screws now for the final 5 minutes of this contest. It's been a good game so far too, Vigo.
Yeah, really enjoyed it. The contest probably doesn't reflect what the scoreboard is. It's been close for the majority of the game, I think. And, you know, like you said, Auckland North just need to tweak a few things, and it could be, you know, all the difference that they need for tomorrow.
Yeah, we saw one of their exciting plays as well. Edemir go off late in the first half. She could have proved a bit of difference there as well earlier on in the second. They had a fair bit of good ball opportunities.
Nice little tip on at the line. That's a great play by Riley. And she's in. Comes up with the try assist. Taufa dots down for another try for the Auckland South girls. And this really pushes things out now. 30 points to 8 with the kick to come.
Yes, we look at the Stream Shop Region of Origin instant replay there. Nice little tip on at the line. Just dragging in the number 9 there, Millet, defensively. And the outside defenders just failing to push up there and close that space. And Auckland South extending their lead now. Kick to come, closer to the post. Let's rinse out our final 5 minutes now.
Yeah, it's really important when you, I think when you're defending the line and you're under the pump, you really need to try and bust to get off the line, especially in that type of situation. Otherwise, you end up caught on your heels, and then they've got way more momentum as they head into the try line. And too big, too strong again, and just dots over.
Yeah, and that's maybe just a little bit of game awareness as well. Vigo definitely defending on our try line there. They need to get off. You try and steal the first 3 to 4 metres as much as you can. And so we see a little drizzle come down here at Cornwall Park.
Yeah, first of the day. It's been quite good right up until now, and as it started to drizzle, it was quite weird. We're sitting in the booth here, and it wasn't raining where we were, but it was raining out by the girls and where the play was. So here we go. Bit of wet weather footy for the last few minutes of this one. A little bit of a breakdown of the region of origin and the concept. So all the wins across all the grades of the teams that play are all counted up, and the winning region is decided upon by how, like, the most wins. So if South win this girls, it doesn't mean they win the entire the entire Shield. They have to wait till September when the boys play. So, you know, they'll have the bragging rights for the girls depending on what region wins this one. However, it won't be the overall bragging rights, TJ?
Yeah, we've actually seen a few years ago as well. There was, I think South started off very strong in the 2019 series, and then North came home in the boys' grade and ended up, winning it on points differential, I believe, in the end there. So North, although this started back in 2018, we've only managed to get 2 years off the ground for Region of Origin due to that thing we call COVID, and North have won both of those. And being a South boy, I'm hoping South can bring these back with some strong showings here by our 14s and 16s grade for our young ladies. So we see the rain bucketing down now. There's a bit of sun out there at the moment, so it doesn't look too bad, but it's a fair bit of rainfall at the moment.
As you see Riley taking the ball up there. Through on Watanuru, playing the ball, and Taito out of dummy half. Finds that strong carry against Alpha, the try scorer. Taito finds a lock forward, and nice little one back under play to Utukolu. Having a tough line there for a fullback.
Yeah, it's good signs for a fullback as well. Obviously, she's got some size and some speed about her as well, Vigo. So being able to join in the line there and act as an extra forward, as you see a nice little grubber here to the edge. Finds touch. But yeah, she's been outstanding today. Here's Utukolu.
Yeah, Utukolu out of their college. He plays fullback wing for the Otahuhu Angels. pronounce that right, eh?
Tahuhu.
Proud supporter of the New Zealand Warriors. As we see the North girls now make their way out of their own red zone. It's up all now. By the looks of it, playing dummy half. Okay. For that tackle anyway. Another scamper from dummy half. It's a good one. Needs a quick play the ball now. Mafoy. As we hear the hooter go here for full time. It'll be the last play of the game. And that'll be all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen, in this under-16s clash between the Auckland North girls and the Auckland South girls. 32 points to 8. The victors, Auckland South. Stick around. We'll be back shortly for the under-18 clash between Auckland Blue and Auckland White.